The day of Yah has arrived. Cruel it is, and with much anger. It will desolate the land. In that day, even the sun won't shine. The stars and the constellations will hide themselves. So I've spoken of darkness, and I don't think it's a mistake that the Lord gave me such a peculiar dream. In that prophecy, I saw that the earth was dark for 3 days. There was some kind of false lighting that they, whoever they are, were trying to provide, but it could not cut that ephemeral fog, that heavy fog that covered the whole earth. And the fact that I've never seen darkness like that. There was not a single constellation in the sky, no stars, no sun, no moon, and that persisted for 3 days. So I'm saying here that it could be a time of darkness, of possible solar and lunar eclipse. Definitely days of darkness. The sun will be totally dark and the moon will have no light to give. I will punish the whole world for their wickedness, and the wicked will bear the penalty of their iniquity. I will bring the arrogance of proud people to a complete stop, and I will strike down every high spirit that does terrible things. And brothers and sisters, you have to understand, at the root of all sin is pride. At the root of all sin is the same sin that caused Satan to be cast out of heaven. It's something where the heart elevates itself and says, I have no Lord. I have no master. I obey no one. I will do as I desire. This is when you look at sin on its face. This is the root cause of sin. The desire not to be submitted to the law of God, neither the will of God, but to do our own will. It says that a man will be harder to find on this earth than gold. Finding a man who is alive on earth will be a treasure if he survives. I will even shake the heavens, and the earth will leap out of her place. Now this refers to a massive earthquake of previously unseen and unexperienced proportions, where none of the continents will be in their original places after this disaster strikes. You can check Revelation chapter 6 and verse 12 for that. So this portion of Isaiah 13 is not talking only about the Americas or the United States. It is talking about a time when the whole earth will be judged for communal sin. I always say on my blog, individual sin, my sin and your sin, contributes to the general judgment that will come upon this earth. This is why it's so important for Christians to separate themselves from sin. It's so important for Christians to separate themselves from practicing small iniquities that are like little pebbles going into one big bucket of all our sin. Yes, people do sin, and there are some people who will never stop sinning. They don't want God, they don't want salvation, they don't want to leave their lives, they don't want to submit. But that is no reason for us in the kingdom of God, seriously, brothers and sisters, to continually drop our own pebbles into that group bucket.